So if you are in the market for either a Honda Highness CB350 or a Royal Enfield Meteor, then the purpose of this video is to provide clarity so that it becomes easier for you to pick one motorcycle over the other. Now before we start comparing both these motorcycles, let's take a look at the manufacturer's perspective on both these motorcycles. The CB350 is one of the most interesting and exciting launches which has happened in 2020. It's because a lot of other motorcycle manufacturers have already tried to eat into the sales share of the classic 350 by Royal Enfield, but have failed to make an impact. Honda is aiming the same with the CB350, but have a few things up in its favor. They are the quality perspective associated with the Honda brand, the reliability and smoothness of the Honda engine, and also the CB350 is a motorcycle which is loaded with all the features required in 2020. Now on the RE side, RE realized a couple of years ago that it cannot continue to milk the UC350 platform and has to invest in a new, smoother engine, which gave us the J series of engine, and the plan of Royal Enfield is actually to migrate all their existing motorcycle models to this new engine model in a couple of years. So based on refinement alone, we cannot select one motorcycle over the other because both the Highness as well as the Meteor, the refinement falls in the same ballpark figures. But there is one major difference between these two motorcycles, with this styling or the class or the riding posture offered by these motorcycles. One is a cruiser, whereas the other is a road bike or a roadster. In the Meteor, you have low slung seats, forward set foot pegs, and a raised handlebar which is near you. So it's a cruiser style riding posture. And on the CB350, you have neutrally set handlebar and foot peg positions. So it's a neutral or standard style of posture which most of us are familiar with. So if you like a cruiser style riding posture, you should go with the Meteor. If you like a standard riding posture, you should go with the CB350. Now if you don't care, if you are unable to make a distinction between both these motorcycles, first you should confirm it by doing a long test ride. A few kilometers of test ride won't reveal the difference, but only if you ride significantly longer, the differences will reveal itself. So if you are not able to differentiate between these two motorcycles, let's compare the features. The Meteor has one feature which a lot of other motorcycles, including the CB350, does not have, which is the tripper navigation feature. Now this is a dedicated board which displays time most of the time, but it provides turn-by-turn navigation directions powered by Google Maps, so it is more accurate than other similar features offered in other motorcycles. So this is a very nice to have feature, a unique feature which the Meteor has. The Honda CB350 on the other hand has 3 or 4 features which the Meteor does not have. They are the assistant slipper clutch, the traction control, it has LED headlamps, and a minor feature is it also has a hazard light option. No, I think the Meteor does not have this option. I'm not sure. Sorry if it has. So these features, whether you can decide whether you want them or not. For example, slipper clutch is nice to have. It makes the downshifts more smoother and enjoyable. It removes the jerks of engine braking when you suddenly turn up the gear at relatively high speeds. Traction control, you may not require them for 99% of the time, but in that odd situation where you find yourself riding on a surface which does not have traction, this electronic aid will definitely help you out. So you can decide based on the features of these motorcycles. Now the next aspect to compare is styling and road presence. Now this is one area where I personally believe that the Meteor wins hands down. Now, but this is very subjective. There are people who like the CB350 more. But personally, I feel the Meteor 350 is more a motorcycle for the amount you pay. It has more styling and road presence. It also appears a bit larger than the CB350. And Royal Enfield has also taken care of the build quality of this motorcycle very much. Their build quality have definitely improved with the twins. And a lot of small things like the rotary switches and the more comfortable handlebar grips, the flatter clutch and brake levers all add to this. So the seats are also well crafted on the Meteor, unlike in the CB350. The color schemes and the paint offered on the Meteor shines better than the CB350. CB350 has a very subdued design. It looks modern from many angles, but it's normal from many other angles. And the colors of it are also a bit mute. So you can decide on these. If you compare the mileage of both these motorcycles, again they are pretty much the same, maybe in the same range, only may differ by a few kilometers. And then performance wise, well, I have not ridden the Meteor 350 long enough to comment on its performance, but you can refer to the Abhinav's video where he actually compares both these motorcycles gear per gear and tests the maximum speed and acceleration of both these motorcycles. You can refer that video if you want to make a decision based on performance. The one thing which RE has in its favor is that no matter where you are in the country, you are never far from a RE service center or a showroom. Well, that's not the case with the CB350. Honda has sort of a limited sales strategy with the CB. It's available only in Honda big wing showrooms. So if you are very far away from a big wing showroom, then it might be wiser for you to go with the Meteor. So these are the points of differentiation between these two motorcycles. I hope it will help you make a decision. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. It might be wiser for you to go with the Meteor. So these are the points of differentiation between these two motorcycles. I hope it will help you make a decision. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one.